everyone. Welcome. We're so happy to see you here. Thank you for being here. I have to admit, I feel a little bit like I'm in a Harry Potter photo because I just see myself smiling like a deranged person and waving at everybody. But it's so good to see all of you on the screen. We hope that you're staying healthy. We hope that you're staying safe. We're excited to welcome you back again for another JCHS event. I'm really glad that you could join with us today. I've also been seeing some photos here and there of 8th grade graduation, so I want to say mazel tov to all of you on navigating an incredibly challenging year. If you feel comfortable with it, please feel free to share a photo of yourself from your graduation or tag us in the photos. We'd love to see them. I'm going to turn it over to Ms. Masha, who you know. She's going to give you a little bit of an update, and then we'll start things off.
Thank you, Ms. Hunt. Welcome, everyone. We're so happy to be seeing you all over and over again during our icebreaker events. We are planning some throughout the summer, so stay tuned. With that, please remember to check your JCHS emails. Not your personal email, but your JCHS personal email. You will be receiving a lot more information about the upcoming school year, about upcoming events throughout the summer. If you have any questions about any sort of anything about JCHS, senior buddies, about your schedule, about your classes, when does school start and what will classes look like in the fall, please email Miss Elaine Bregman. She's the registrar and she will be answering most of your questions, probably all of your questions about those matters. And with that, I'm passing it on to Ms. Tickton. You're muted, Ms. Tickton.
There we go. Hello, sorry, I couldn't find myself and I'm letting people in at the same time. Welcome, hello. So happy to see so many people here. This is great. A few more than we expected, which is a wonderful problem. You've had some welcomes from Miss Masha and Miss Hunt. In a second, I'll go over just a few quick Zoom basics, and then we are really excited to share with you a special video with some of our most recent graduates, and they're going to be sharing some favorite memories of theirs from JCHS. Then you will meet our fabulous student ambassadors who are joining us tonight, as well as Miss Beck and Miss Matz, who you'll be working closely with in 9th grade and beyond. Then we're going to go into some breakout rooms, and our student ambassadors will be leading you in some fun icebreakers, a few fun games, and then we'll come back together as a group and share a few things and answer your questions and do a fun activity together. So first up is some Zoom notes. And we'd love to see you. I think everybody's most everyone's sharing their screen. If you could please share your video, because we want to be able to see your face. And also if you can click on the 3 dots in your screen and rename yourself if you haven't already with your first and last name. We're going to need that in order to put you into breakout groups in a little bit. So that will be really helpful. And when you're in your breakout rooms, there'll be prompts to let you know when it's time to come back and when it's time to go. And I will be checking in on time also and give you some updates and give your student ambassadors some updates on timing. You are responsible for muting and unmuting yourselves. Give us a thumbs up if you've been on a Zoom before. So we know you are familiar with this one. And we all forget sometimes, and that's okay. And hopefully the people in your group will help remind you if you need it. We are recording this session, so you will be able to view it again if there's something that you maybe missed or you wanted that information. You can always email us. You can always also pop a question in the chat if you have a question. And with that, if you have questions, put them in the chat. We will try to answer them as we go and at the end. And if we don't get to them tonight, we'll for sure follow up with you. So tonight we have some special guests with us. We have a wonderful student ambassador program at JCHS, and these are 5 of our finest who were all very excited to join you tonight, and they're excited to get to know you and welcome you to JCHS, along with our school counselor, Miss Julie Beck, and your 9th grade dean, Miss Michelle Matz. And you'll be hearing from them in a little bit. But first, we want to share with you this very special video, again, of our most recent graduates from the class of 2020. Enjoy.
My favorite memory is from the Israel journey when we all played odds in the hallway for about 3 hours with the entire class. That was super fun and super sweet.
I've learned how to be an independent student and person. Meeting with the teachers have taught me how to advocate for myself, and I'm going to do that in college when I'm in like a bigger city because I'm going to NYU, so I've got to really advocate for myself. And it taught me how to love a community, be a part of a community, and a part of a bigger thing than just me. I'm the class of 2020, but I'm also part of the JCS community in general, so I hope I leave my mark and I hope to come back and visit.
So, I would say my favorite memory from JCHS is, well, besides seeing my peers every single day in the morning, my sophomore year, Shabbaton, it was the dance. The juniors were still there, and the seniors were still there, and it was just a great time. Everyone felt included, and we were all jumping up and down, and that's my favorite part.
My favorite memory of JCHS is when I was actually at the wall in Jerusalem on the junior journey, and we were all dancing, and it was the best time. We were all just having fun, and I feel like I really bonded with all my friends at that.
I've learned to be much more confident in myself and to just be happier overall. And favorite memory? Too many to count, honestly. Every day here at JCHS was it's the best memory ever.
Hey, everybody, introducing our latest graduate, our last pickup of the day, Elizabeth Dope Rope Shea Wanger.
Yeah.
Excuse me, all-school president, Danelle Tuckman.
Woo! Yeah.
Since I came to JCHS, my favorite memory has probably been doing all the theater I possibly could. I have grown in becoming more extroverted, and I've become a lot less shy, and I'm able to speak what I need and say exactly how I feel.
I love the Israel journey. That was definitely my favorite memory. And the bus rides were just incredible. I had so much fun. Because I was with all my friends and we were blasting music and telling jokes and just hanging out.
It is now the 11:30 pickup time, and it is my pleasure to announce newest JCHS graduates, Josh and Yael Homa.
Well, coming in as a freshman, I was not comfortable with who I was or comfortable in my own skin, and definitely those 4 years at JCHS really helped me feel comfortable with who I am and confident in my own skin.
Yay, thank you so much. I have to say, I watched those videos and I remember all those students when they walked through that gate as ninth graders. So it's amazing to see how far they've come. You might have been wondering too, what was up with the boxes. So if you've been following our social media, you might know that all the seniors received a box for their graduation. And so if you have a moment, I'd encourage you to go onto our website, watch a little of our commencement to find out what was inside the graduation boxes. So without further ado, I want to turn it over to the student ambassadors and have them introduce themselves. I know that probably many of you have met our student ambassadors in classrooms, open houses, maybe while you were waiting for your interviews. But I'd love for them to just introduce themselves again and maybe share one of their favorite memories from their ninth grade year. So why don't we start with Simona? Simona, could you take it away?
Yeah, hi, I'm Simona. I'm a rising senior, which is crazy. I'm involved with theater and student government at JCHS. And my favorite memory from ninth grade is probably either the musical or color games.
Nice. Thank you so much, Simona. Daniel.
Hi, I'm Daniel Perlov. I'm involved with chess, basketball, swim, and a whole slew of other clubs and fun activities at JCHS. And my favorite freshman memory was definitely the welcome retreat. I love meeting all of the seniors and making meaningful connections with them.
Nice. Thanks so much. Cassie, do you want to go next?
I'm Cassie. I'm going to be a junior, which is also so crazy. And some things that I do at JCHS is I play volleyball and tennis. And then I'm also involved in the Lit Mag, which is like a literary magazine that is compiled with a bunch of different pieces of artwork and creative writing from students.
Nice. Thanks so much. Mo, can you take it next?
Hi, I'm Mo, currently sitting on a beautiful day on the roof. I play basketball and baseball for JCHS on varsity. And what else was, I'm sorry, I forget the rest. My favorite memory, right?
Yep, favorite memory.
Awesome. My favorite memory was, I don't, it's not one time, but all the bonding experiences, and there are a whole lot of them just within my grade and within the whole school. There are a lot of opportunities, especially sitting at lunch, finding a new lunch table, and just kind of introducing myself to the seniors that just graduated that were like my best friends. So definitely one of my favorite times was introducing myself to them, and now 2 years later we're best friends.
Nice, thank you. And Gilad, how about you? Can you introduce yourself?
Yeah, hi, my name is Gilad. Let's see, I'm a rising junior, so I'm going to be in 11th grade. Let's see, I'm involved in cross country, boys volleyball, and student government. And then probably my favorite ninth grade memory would be either on the freshman journey, just like hang out on the benches late at night, or maybe bumping to some tunes after a cross country meet with like everyone there. So yeah.
Nice, excellent. Thanks so much for sharing that, everyone. I'd also love it if you could meet two of our student support team. We have, of course, amazing faculty, and these are two people who are fantastic resources for you at JCHS. So Ms. Beck, would you go ahead and introduce yourself?
Yeah, sure. Hi, everybody. My name is Julie Beck. I'm Ms. Beck, the school counselor. It's a pleasure to have an opportunity to share space with you all. The two roles I want to tell you about real quickly right now is mainly as the school counselor. I am someone at JCHS that any student can come talk to for confidential support. and we can talk about pretty much anything that's on your mind, and it's a private conversation, unless of course someone tells me they're a danger to themselves or others are in some kind of danger. But other than that, it's really just a time for me to be a support to students and talk about all the different things that come up, because life brings a lot of things that can be complicated or confusing or stressful at times. I am also the 9th grade health and wellness teacher, and I really look forward to getting to know you guys in our health and wellness class, which is part of the freshman seminar program, and you'll learn all about that as you become a 9th grader. But we'll really get to know each other this year, or the school year, in health and wellness, and I'll tell you more about what I do as the counselor. And yeah, I really look forward to getting to know you all. I'm actually going to turn it over now to my colleague, Miss Matz.
Thanks, Miss Beck. It's so exciting to see everybody. I so look forward to seeing you all at 1835 Ella Street, which is the address of JCHS. So I'm the 9th grade dean, and I'm sorry, my dog is so annoying. I actually have to hold her. I don't typically hold my dog when I'm working, but she's been barking. So in my role as a 9th grade dean, I'm really here to help you out. If you have any questions about JCHS or about a specific class you're in, or really anything at all, you can ask me. This is a really exciting time starting high school. It could also be a little bit scary, or you could be, a lot of kids feel unsure about things at times. And, if that's the case, come talk to me, come talk to Ms. Beck. We are very much here to help you out. We want you guys all to have a terrific year, and we want to do what we can to help you. So anyway, welcome. It's really, really great to see you all. And then I'm going to pass it back to Ms. Tickton.
Thank you. Thank you so much. It's so nice having you all here. Thank you. And it's summer. So the next thing that we're going to do is go into breakout rooms. Everyone's been assigned to a room with a student ambassador and with one of the adults. And you're going to have some instructions. You don't have to memorize all this stuff. Your student ambassadors will help you through it, but we're just going to go over it briefly. The first will be an introduction. Each person in the class of 2024 will introduce themselves, share one interesting fact about yourself, which most of you did on your RSVP already. And then we'll do a quick little scavenger hunt. You need to find one item, not one of each, but one item that's either something beautiful, something that's changed over time, or something you treasure. And then in your group, you'll share about that item and why you chose it. And then the challenge will be for your group to come up with one thing you all have in common. And when we come back together in the gallery, each group will share that, whatever that thing is. So we hope you have some fun, and you're in good hands with your student ambassadors. And I'm gonna send everybody out into their breakout groups unless someone has a question. Now would be a great time to raise your hand. Adults and ambassadors, can you help me see if anyone has their hands up? Or you can put it in the chat. Okay, I think we're doing well on time. We're gonna head into the breakout rooms, and we'll see you back in about 15 minutes or so, maybe a little longer.
Presidents in order when I was in 1st grade, and I know them to this day.
Nice. Sarah, do you want to go?
Okay, sure. Hi, I'm Sarah, I guess. And I guess an interesting fact about me is I have a pet snake, or actually 2. Yep, it's a little bit big, sure.
Sasha.
My name is Sasha Bernstein, and an interesting fact about myself. I performed in the San Francisco Nutcracker three years in a row.
Wow. Okay, Jacob.
Hi, my name is Jacob Marin, and something interesting about me is I built a computer, and that was pretty cool.
Okay, Gilad.
Hi, my name's Gilad Siegel. Something interesting about me is that I play guitar.
Ofri.
My name is Ophi Dahan, and something interesting about me is I like to sing and do theater.
Ari.
Hey, my name is Ari. Something interesting about myself is that I skateboard.
And then the other Sasha who hasn't gone yet.
Hi, my name is Sasha, and I was actually gonna say that I skateboard too, but since somebody already said that, I play volleyball.
Okay, so now that everyone's gone, we're gonna do a scavenger hunt. So you're gonna go in your house and find something that's either beautiful, that's like changed over time, or something that you or your family treasure. And then we'll bring it back here, and then everyone will share what they came up with.
Do you want to time them, Cassie?
Oh yeah, how many?
What do you think? 30 seconds? A minute? How about a minute?
Okay, perfect. I'll set a timer. Okay, go.
Ready, set, go.
Okay, 5 seconds left. Okay. So now what you're gonna do is just share your item and talk about why you chose it. Okay, Sarah.
So I found my dog, because I think he matches all of the categories found. He's beautiful in my opinion. I treasure him, and he's changed over time because he's older now.
Nice.
So this is Disco. He doesn't like people on screen. But anyway, yep.
Okay, Tamara.
Okay, I chose this picture of my family on our magnolia tree in our front yard because we have a picture like this many, many years ago in Israel where we're all on a tree and my sister wasn't even born yet. My mom was pregnant with her. And then this was taken by a photographer for 8th grade graduation. So it's really special to me.
You. Okay, Ofri.
I chose something beautiful. I chose these little heart earrings that a good family friend gave me yesterday for graduation.
Nice. Okay, Gilad.
So I chose this plane that I found. It's pretty beautiful, even though it's a bit broken, but it's still beautiful. And mostly it's because it's the closest thing that I could find.
Okay, Jacob.
I chose this candles, or there are two, but I only brought over one. Candlestick. It's from my parents' wedding. It's pretty old, and I think it looks beautiful.
Ari.
I chose this game called Rat Cat, and I treasure it because me and my family have played it a lot, and we have a lot of good memories from it.
Nice. Okay, Sasha P.
I chose this little piano that has like 3 little crystals on top of it because I think it's pretty beautiful, and my piano teacher gave it to me.
And then the last Sasha.
I chose this shell that I found on the beach because I thought it was beautiful.
Nice.
What beach
okay.
did you find it? Which beach?
I don't know. It was somewhere in Nevada.
Okay.
I mean, no, not Nevada, Oregon. Sorry.
Makes more sense. Still close.
Okay, so now we're gonna try to find something that all of you guys have in common. So it can either be something like you have a pet, or something that you've done over quarantine, or something that you did in school, extracurricular activity. So maybe if you just think of something about yourself and you could share it to see if anybody else has that in common.
We may have to all unmute ourselves and just start sharing some interesting things about each other so we can figure it out.
I mean, we're all going to the same school.
That's a freebie. Tamara liked that one too. That would be one, but we need another one.
I've been on a sports team.
Okay, has anyone else?
I have.
I have.
Okay. Has anyone not been on a sports team? Okay, that's a good one. Can we maybe get a little more specific with something that's happened on your sports team? Have you like scored a point or traveled far for a game or a match? Like, let's try to get really creative. Who has an idea? Cassie, any ideas?
Could it be like you won your first game, or you won, I know for volleyball, we like when we won our first game, it was like everyone was so happy, and I think that was like a really good bonding experience. So like anything like that. Was it in like middle school or elementary school?
Was it a school team? Was it a club team? How about if everybody shares what team sport they played, and then we'll try it.
Okay. I played soccer when I was like in preschool.
Okay. Everyone
I
else?
guess.
I do volleyball and I used to do gymnastics.
Okay.
I played volleyball and I was on a swim team.
I played soccer.
Okay.
I still play soccer, and I used to play basketball and baseball.
I played basketball and gymnastics on a gymnastics team.
Okay. Ofri, Gilad?
I mean, I used to. Yeah, no, I still do. Yeah, I still play soccer. Yeah.
Jacob, did you share? I might have missed it. Sorry.
I used to play soccer as well.
Okay. How about you, Ofri?
I used to play soccer and tennis.
And tennis. So everyone's been on a team sport that involves a ball. and involves single, like scoring by one. Because you can get a free throw in basketball, and that's 1 point, right? Is that the only sport that has more than one? No, tennis isn't 1 point. What do you guys think? What's everybody want to go with? We've got like 1 minute, and then we're gonna go back.
I think we could say we all played a team sport.
Okay. Is everybody good with that?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Thank you. Okay, we're gonna head back. I think it will give us a minute. Let's see. How are we doing? Is everybody back? Okay. I think we have everybody. Student ambassadors, do you see everyone from your group? Okay, so if you can hit the gallery view, you'll be able to see more people. Each student ambassador is going to share what they have in common, what their group has in common. So we'll start with Gilad.
So everyone in my group likes sweets.
Okay, everyone in Gilad's group, wave. Okay, there's your sweet tooth friends. Thank you. Okay, next we'll go with Mo. Where's Mo? Is he back? Did we lose Mo? No, there he is.
I'm here.
Okay,
I'm here.
hi. I didn't see you. Sorry. Okay, everyone in Mo's group, wave your hand. Who's in Mo's group? Good to see you. Okay, Mo, let's hear it.
We had chocolate in common. We all love chocolate. Some would argue not healthily love chocolate, which I know isn't a word, but we diehard fans of chocolate.
Okay. Miss Hunt, we might be in trouble in the admissions office with all these sweet.
I'm going to put in some orders already for some snacks. Yeah.
I always have chocolate in my office. Mo knows this.
Definitely.
Okay, Cassie, let's share about our group. Everyone in Cassie's group, wave your hand. We got something a little different than food. Okay, Cassie.
So our group talked about it, and we came up with they all played a team sport.
Yep. Thank you. Lots of fun athletics activities to do at JCHS too. Okay, Daniel. Where's Daniel Perlov's group? Everybody wave. Wonderful. Nice to see you. Okay, Daniel, let's hear it.
So we actually came up with two. We have we realized we all have middle names. And we all don't mind history. It's not that we love it, it's not our favorite subject, but we don't mind it.
Oh, history, is that what you said?
Yeah.
Nice. Ooh, our history teachers will be very happy to hear that. Wonderful, thank you. Okay, and last up is Simona. Simona, everyone in Simona's group, can you wave? We want to see who you are. Hello. And now, go ahead.
Yeah, we figured out that we all have the letter I in our name. We also talked about how we're all in quarantine. Yeah.
That is true. That is true. We're all in quarantine. Thank you. That's a cool one. You all have an I in your name. That's really interesting. Thank you. Thank you everybody for sharing and for participating in that. Hopefully you had some fun and you got to meet someone new. We're gonna turn it over a little bit to some Q&A. A lot of you asked some questions on your RSVP, and you've had questions, you know, since April and since you joined the JCHS community, and we encourage you to keep asking those questions. You are very curious, and we appreciate that, and we're here for you. Ms. Matz and Ms. Beck are here for you. Our student ambassadors are here for you. Ms. Hunt, Ms. Masha, and myself are here for you, and we just want you to know that if things come up, just let us know. So one of the questions we received was about senior buddies and when you'll meet them. So I'm gonna turn it to our seniors, our rising now official seniors, Daniel and Simona, to chat with you a little about that.
Cool. Should I, or do you wanna?
No, you go ahead.
Okay. So if I'm not mistaken, the next time we'll be seeing you guys in person is going to be the day of the Freshmen Retreat. We're going to do some fun activities with all of you. And you guys are going to spend, I believe, 2 days, 1 night sleeping at a campground. And you guys are all going to come back the next day. You guys are going to have some fun, know each other a little better. And I believe we're all, I remember Simona saying something about potentially during the summer, there might be meetups, or we might figure out something where freshmen and seniors all somehow meet up. So
yeah, I think it'll be a little bit different just because of Corona and everything that's happening this year. Just assuming, but Knesset, which is our school's student government, has been talking about doing some events over the summer with like seniors and stuff, but like official senior buddy program wise, hopefully most of your senior buddies have reached out to you. I know I've seen a few of my buddies here. So yeah, I mean, I think officially probably a little bit closer to the school year, but I know like everyone is like reading their email, able to answer questions like throughout the summer. Yeah.
Thank you.
Can I just jump in to add, as Simona said, it might be changed up. So some of this might be in person, some of this might be on Zoom. We really don't know exactly what that will look like, but there will definitely be programming with senior buddies closer to when the school year starts. And as Simona said, maybe some programming over the summer.
They're super excited to meet you for sure. Thank you all for that. Another question we had from someone was asking if we have any LGBTQ members of the faculty and students. And I'm gonna again toss it to our seniors and any of our ambassadors who want to chat about that and involvement in the school and opportunities.
I can talk first on this one, I guess. I was on GSA this year, the Gender Sexuality Alliance at school. We kind of met throughout the year, talked about different issues. Something really fun that we did this year was in the spring, I think, like closer to what the end of the in-person year was we got in a van and we drove to the Castro. We went to Hot Cookie, which was really, really fun. So yeah, GSA is definitely like very active at school, and so if you're interested, I know the professional advisor, and I don't know if there's going to be a different student leader next year, but yeah.
Thank you. Daniel, did you want to add anything?
yeah, sure. So I know personally many different students who fall in line with the LGBTQ plus community. And I actually had a teacher this year. He was my math teacher. Great guy, awesome teacher. His name is Dr. G. And he's openly gay. And on Day of Silence this year, he talked about his, like him being gay in Russia and in the Soviet Union. And he's a really cool dude, really upfront dude. And I know many other professional community members also identify with the LGBTQ group. So there shouldn't be any discomfort in that region, in my eyes at least.
Thank you. Yes, we have lots of allies in our community, and hopefully you all received an email last night from Miss Ben David, who some of you met on the Zoom last month about social justice and inclusion, and she's a great contact person as well, and if you want to get involved in other areas in the school. So thank you for those answers and those great questions. We hope you'll keep those questions coming. We want to be respectful of your time. We're going to end here in a little bit, but first Ms. Hunt wants to share a little bit about some upcoming programs we're going to have and some fun topics.
So yes, and Ms. Tickton, feel free to chime in if I've got, if you want to give me dates or anything like that. But we have, we have a few things. Some of you have already done a holobake with us, which was really, really fun. We're going to do a larger community holobake. So the one that, that we had earlier, I think it was maybe 2 weeks ago, was mostly just freshmen and freshman families, but we're going to do one for the larger JCHS community. So you'd have an opportunity to meet some other students and some other families. We're also planning a yoga Zoom. We have a student who led our yoga tefillah. She's actually she's a graduate now, she's an alum. So we're hoping to be able to bring her back to lead a yoga Zoom with us. And then also another JCHS graduate who did her Keystone project, her year-long passion project, was on origami. So she'll be leading an origami Zoom if anybody's interested in knowing a little bit more. She did a really great presentation about mathematical origami and just some interesting facts about that. And then she'll also maybe show us how to make something relatively simple. Ms. Tickton, did I miss anything?
I think those are what's coming, and they'll hopefully, a lot of you are asked for icebreakers. We created this event tonight to help you, see each other's faces and chat a little bit in smaller groups. And, we hope to continue giving you those opportunities to get to know one another. Miss Masha, did you have a few announcements and friendly reminders?
Yeah, just a couple. First of all, thank you so much for taking time to join us today. Hopefully we'll keep seeing you again and again over the summer. A couple of reminders: if you have Instagram, you can follow JCHS at JCHS Wolves. I don't know if you've seen some graduation posts today. Anybody raise your hand if you have? Awesome. So you can visit the JCHS portal, which is on our website. It's kind of the back end of where, like, your classes, like where teachers will be posting some announcements, other information like the student handbook. You can find information about logging into it, again, in your email, your JCHS email. If you have questions about how to log in, if you've forgot, you don't know how to get your password, you don't know your login, reach out to us as soon as possible. Let's see. Also on our website, you'll be able to find a link to Wolfwear, so you can start showing your school spirit. And again, please check back, log back into your email to see more JCHS announcements about upcoming events. That's all I've got.
Thank you. Yes, check those JCHS emails. Thank you so much, Ms. Masha and Ms. Hunt. And I want to thank our wonderful co-hosts, Ms. Beck and Ms. Matz, our student ambassadors, Simona and Daniel and Mo and Cassie and Gilad. Thank you, thank you. So we're just going to end with everybody opening up their chat, if you're comfortable, and just typing a word that describes how you're feeling about joining our JCHS community. And we'll close just by reading those, and everyone can unmute themselves if you want to say goodbye or a little message or anything you want to share. We're just gonna have some fun and close out the evening. Thank you so much for joining us.